Hello everyone, and welcome back to our weekly how-to video. My name is Lori McNorton, Floral Design Coordinator for Florist Review and Super Floral, and today I want to share with you a different kind of centerpiece. We're going to do something a little different and unique, so I hope this all works out. I see it in my head. We just got to make it happen. So, we have these beautiful flowers sent in from Rosa Flora, and they are known for the Gerber daisies, which these are gorgeous, Lisianthus, snapdragons, and some spray roses. So I just want to bring some attention to these beautiful, happy flowers here. So that's what we're going to be using today. So Rosa Flora, be sure to check them out on rosaflora.com. But let's get designing. So first, I started out with a design base. And this is the foam with the base in it. And the reason why I like this is because I can add water, which we're going to do that first before we get started. And you'll see that I have a few cranberries in there. We're going to use those. This gives it a water source still. And I just went out and bought some cranberries. I love the cranberries in the fall and Christmas. And this is going to give interest to the centerpiece, because we're going to make the centerpiece around the center. But I want you to be able to peek in and see what's in the middle here. So before I start designing, I have a couple candles that I want to put in here. And then we will reach in and light those once we get the arrangement done. So this is our start. So I'm going to make a trellis kind of shape here. I've got these wooden dowels, and you can use natural. I just happen to have these fun red, and that's kind of our color theme. We're going with reds, corals, peaches, and the blush. Those are my favorite. One of my favorite. So all I'm doing is adding a few of these wooden dowels in and around. Let's see, add a couple more here, maybe one. I'm not lining them up perfectly. One more. Oops, let's make them all go in the right way. Knock that one over, so let's just, all right. Then I've got some wire. Where'd my wire go? I had some bouillon wire. Did I drop it? Oh, nope, it's behind my roses. So I'm going to tie this off. And I'm just going to take this bouillon wire. And I just want some interest. So I thought the gold would be kind of fun. We have somebody entering the building. And we can even go in and out on this. So just kind of weaving this wire around. This is something you could think about for the holiday seasons. I think it's also could be for, you know, upcoming Thanksgiving. It doesn't have to be Christmas just because we use the cranberries. Sometimes we think that's just holiday, but I think this is going to be really fun. Okay, just a little bit more. But see how simple this is? I mean, but it's going to add so much interest. I love this. This is another one of these I think I'm going to really have fun with. All right. We could keep adding and adding, but we're on a time frame here, so I'm told. So we try to make it. And I did also, I went ahead and just added a collar of boxwood. I had that started just to save some time as well. All right, so a lot of these flowers have some height, so that's what we're going to go with here. So the Gerber daisies. I'm just going to cut those off and weave them kind of around in the wire. here. Let me push this out a little bit. I want everybody to kind of see what we're doing. Oops, on this side. Now I've got these all tall, but I want them to be at different heights, so let's just cut those off here. These are called Bailey. These are mini Gerberas. Oh, this one's a really pretty one. Okay, let's add a couple of the large gerbs. This one is, let me think here, I have it written down, Broadway. Showstopper, Broadway. Now I am making sure that I get the Gerber daisies all the way to the bottom of the foam. That's an important step so that they will continue taking up the water. And then we have a deeper red called Winsor. So as you can see, I'm just kind of doing this all the way around. Now, I was going to share with this, because this one came in, it had a couple, let me move this over, had a couple of the petals missing. So for some interest, I'm going to go ahead and remove those petals and use those. Aren't these beautiful Gerberas? They just make you happy. All right, let me add a few of the snapdragons. This is kind of hard because I'm kind of behind here. So I want to make sure that you all see what I'm doing. Add one up here. We're going to add a few of these just for some more interest. They sent all these beautiful flowers, so I want to be sure and use them and share with you how beautiful they are. And this is another of that deep red, kind of burgundy. These are called large red. All right. Then we have beautiful Lisianthus. And this is the Apricot. Again, one of my favorite. And this is what I'm going to use to kind of cover the base here. Now, I may have to turn this a little bit so I can see. And I'm just going to do groupings of the Lisianthus. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of these buds because they're important too. And even I love with the Lisianthus, the little tips are kind of fun. All right, whoops, got to be careful though. Let's tuck that in. Need just a few more. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Or are we looking at this side, aren't we? Ooh, this is beautiful. Sometimes, like I said, I always say this. I see it in my head, but I sometimes am not sure exactly how it's going to turn out. Oops, we broke a little one there. We'll just cut that off. We'll add some little buds. I just want to add a few of these little buds to go around. Okay, And then last, we have these beautiful little spray roses. Where are we at? Where are we at? Here we go. These are Red Sensation, and they're just the most adorable, sweet little spray rose. Now I'm just going to add some of those in. That brings our dark palette back down into the design. You can leave it flat on a table. We can also, we're going to go to the front here, set it up on a pedestal. If we did this, we're going to light the candles. And this is going to be very easy to reach in. There's nothing close enough that's going to catch on fire. But for an evening dinner or like a centerpiece, this is going to be quite interesting for people to look in and see that there are actual candles burning. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to these trays, clear trays. And then I'm going to cut the Gerber daisies and just stick those down in. Let's do one of each color here. And then if you still wanted some more candlelight, just put a little floater in there. There you have. Isn't that a beautiful centerpiece with the Gerber daisies, the happy Gerber daisies and candles? I hope you like that. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to join us next week. Also, be sure to check out our newsletter and subscribe to the magazine to get the newest and freshest ideas in floral design. Join us next week. We'll be back. Thank you.